The Lagos State Office of Education Quality Assurance has granted provisional approval to 75 private schools, marking a significant step in the state's drive to maintain quality standards in education. The schools which recently received their provisional approval letters had undergone vigorous screening processes to ensure compliance with government requirements.
We're looking forward to growth for the institutions, that's the schools, for your teachers, and most certainly for our students. We expect you to communicate clear behavioral expectations clearly to our students and teach our students on qualities desired, and as such prepare our students for the future. Please equip our students with skills and knowledge that would help them in the future. The future is no longer tomorrow. The future is today.
Presenting the letter, the Commissioner for Basic and Secondary Education, Mr. Jamiu Ali Balogun, described private schools as vital partners in progress. He urged them to maintain the highest standards in education delivery, stressing that the government will continue to monitor compliance regularly.
The provision of approval for private schools is the prerogative of Minister of Education under the purview of Office of Education Quality Assurance. And then before we're here today, they must have gone through various processes, site inspection, evaluation of this whole school system to ensure that they comply with the necessary enabling education law of Lagos State and rules and regulations.
So we are giving private schools the opportunity to really come into the fold and provide education to these children. Today's provisional approval letter is to encourage the school, after going through rigorous exercise of approval process. We have informed them that this approval letter that we're giving to them is not transferable, and they should not go beyond the capacity of the approval given to them. So we encourage them to keep on to, safeguard the welfare of the children under their care.
School owners expressed appreciation to the government for the approval, pledging their commitment to upholding the standards set by the regulatory authorities.
The joy is inexpressible. It is a dream come true for the school because we have been looking forward to this particular opportunity. And I thank God that it came to pass in this very year. And we are promising that all that has been instructed, we will follow to the letter. And we are going to make Lagos State proud by the grace of God. We are so happy.
I'm happy to be here, and it has been a very long journey with all the technicalities and provisions of all the requirements, which by the grace of God we're able to meet. The standard and the method of acquiring this thing is not by anyhow. We pass through the thick and thin. The standards have to be met. And by the grace of God, we want to uplift it. It is for the benefit of the learners, so that ultimately Lagos will be better for it.
It gives you confidence. It's a privilege to be amongst people of great character today. Getting to meet with various teachers from different schools, the commissioners, the various head of department. It's a privilege for me.
Regardless of how stressful or strenuous it has been, I'm so grateful to everyone that has been involved in this, from the approval unit to everywhere in the Ministry of Education. They've done a good job. Now, they were doing their job. To us, to be like, oh, are you guys hounding us? No, they're not hounding. They're just doing their job. If you had gotten all the things necessary for this thing, the journey would have been easier. But I want to thank all of them, without mentioning name, from the director that I know, Antikainde Ogunlano, to the least person in that department, those offices. I think they've done a good job, and today I thank them for the success of this journey.
With 75 new schools joining the state's education system under provisional approval, Lagos reinforces its commitment to quality education and accountability in both private and public sectors.